Now that we got the turbo mounted in its final location, we can start working on this header and getting that thing routed the way we need it to go, now that we have a place to actually tie it into. I already have this fitting cut down, and this is going to fit on the underside of that header to come looking forward out of the car. And then I cut down this 50-degree fitting, and this will look just like this. So that'll come somewhat like that and look down underneath the water pump. I want to kind of get away from the turbo a little bit so that I have room to come back into it and make those fittings work just fine. And then what I'm thinking is that let's put a 3-inch piece outside of here with a V-band, and then I'll have that V-band end up right here in a great location, be accessible, and then I have plenty of rooms for fittings to come up and out of it and back into the turbine housing. Just like I did on the other header, I got some orientation marks that I marked on this fitting to clock it properly on this, because I want to try to tack it together outside of the car. And then just like the driver's side fitting, I'm going to have to make another transition piece for this. I think what I'm going to do to bridge this gap is I'm going to cut another fitting that's at the same angle. This one's already designated to come off of this one, so I don't want to mess with this right now, but I think I'm going to cut another fitting for a transition piece that's going to go right here at the same angle, because it looks like that length will work. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut the bottom of this fitting at the same angle as this, so it can just slide up and tie right into that. And then I can make that seam weld. I think that'll work really good. See the piece we just cut, and it actually fits pretty good. I can make that work. I'll just mark what I need to cut out of this fitting and cut that out of there so that this will be a nice butt joint, just like the other header was. And then we are off to the races. Let's see how it initially fits. That ain't too shabby. I can work with that.
We went for each other like a bullet from a gun, faster than the sheriff's drawing, hotter than the sun. Didn't see it coming lately, I've been on the run. You know you've seen my face before, so let me tell you something. Darling, you fell in love with the famous man. See my pictures posted everywhere across the land. And if you run with me, you got to understand that you're holding on to a dangerous hand. If I want it, would you still want me? 'Cause babe, I want it. Do you still want me? I got a bag of money, honey, and it don't belong to me. Took it from a man that had it coming, so you know it wasn't free. We'll load this Smith and Wesson up and take our horses east. And if we run into any trouble, we'll leave them in the crimson streets. Darling, you fell in love with the famous man. See my pictures posted everywhere across the land. And if you run with me, you got to understand that you're holding on to a dangerous hand. If I want it, would you still want me? 'Cause babe, I want it. Do you still want me? Would you head for the hills if they found me? Would you turn me in for the bounty? Or vultures are circling around me? Would you die by my side?
That's it for this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless, and I'll catch you on the next one.